What is going on?
Doing a little video about the history of the Jersey Devil.
Oh, shit.
Can we ask you if you ever heard about it?
I'm going to tell you something.
Oh.
True story. I'm actually from Buena Vista Township. I think I actually saw him up in a tree one day when I was about 10 years old.
No shot.
It was a wolf in basically a jumper.
No.
Denim, actually. You would think that it was a kid. He didn't move. We just stared at each other.
Were you scared?
Yeah. At that point, I was. Stared for like 5 minutes, and he started to move. So when he started to move, I took off on my bicycle because I was underneath the tree.
Goodbye.
It was one of those, like a pine, like a cedar pine tree. That's what it was.
Did you feel like a little bit nervous to tell people about it?
Oh, absolutely. I would never tell anybody about it. But I haven't told many people about it.
How come?
Well, you know, nobody would believe it.
I believe it.
After spending what...
Okay, chat, real quick. Do you believe in any type of cryptid? The technical word is cryptid. Bigfoot, Jersey Devil, Mothman, whatever, Loch Ness Monster. Like any type of Yeti, any type of crazy monster. Do you believe in something that is out there? Something. I feel like most of you are saying no. I'm a Bigfoot guy. I don't know about anything else. Jersey Devil, I don't know. Bigfoot, I am all in on Bigfoot though.
Felt like weeks searching for Bigfoot in Pennsylvania and Ohio. I figured I'd probably have better luck with a more alternative, less mainstream cryptid. And so my hunt for the Jersey Devil began.
Greetings, everybody. We just touched down in beautiful New Jersey.
It is beautiful.
As you know, we've spent the last week and a half talking about different types of cryptids. Bigfoot, Mothman, Mantis Man. But my favorite and one of the most undercovered cryptids in America is the Jersey Devil.
The devil child.
Whoa.
Spread his wings in a flight.
We don't have that over here, right?
Jersey Devil lives forever in the New Jersey night.
Snooki probably is a goddamn cryptid.
In piney folklore, the Jersey Devil was the 13th child of an evil Quaker lady named Mrs. Leeds, who gave birth to a demon who flew out the chimney and has been eating infants for decades, if not centuries. So I've got a couple leads so far, and I found a YouTuber named Tucker Upper.
Why is it hairless, and why does it have like a little demon face? I don't know why.
Who knows two guys, a father and son,
named Mike and Stefan,
who had a Class A eyewitness sighting of the devil in 2017.
I mean, everybody always talk about the Jersey Devil, the Jersey Devil. I never thought that I would encounter it.
I have even better news for you.
Is the stream capture distorted for anybody else? What the? Oh. dude, I accidentally drug it off to the left. My bad. Yeah, no, good catch. My bad. I never would have noticed that. My bad.
You guys remember Mike, the passionate Bigfoot expert from the Cryptid Expo in Pennsylvania? Well, it turns out that Mike's actually the captain of a whole gang of researchers called the Jersey Devil Research Unit.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
And he's agreed to let me and the Channel 5 film crew shadow them for a weekend of camping and adventure.
Before I proceed, here's a disclaimer. If you've came to this channel in search of, as the mainstream scientific community calls it, evidence and peer-reviewed research data, you're in the wrong place, pal.
That shit is fucking lame. Evidence and proof, peer review. I call it retard review. I call them mainstream retards conducting retard reviews. That's what I call it.
I don't care whether or not the Jersey Devil, Bigfoot, Mothman, Mantis Man, or Dogman are real or fake. I care more about the folklore. Where did the legend come from? And what purpose does it...
Okay, can I just say this, man? It's like, if you have a white head, dude, just pop it. If you have a white head, pop it. You should pop it, right? Like, there's no reason to just let it be there. Pop that motherfucker. Wipe it off. Get on with your day. Shit, dude, it's driving me insane, right? Oh my God.
Did the legend come from? And what purpose does it serve throughout the course of anthropology? You know what I mean? So anyways, there's this other guy named Professor Gillespie, and he's like the top researcher. He's written a ton of books about this shit, and
he looks like a Angus K. Gillespie. He looks like a cryptid researcher. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
He's going to talk to us and tell us what really happened.
I'm Professor Angus Chris Gillespie from the American Studies Department of Rutgers University in New Brunswick.
Dude, can I tell you? Oh my God. I'm sorry. Let me compose myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. right now I am reliving some trauma. And I don't like to share my emotions like this on stream. I'm very emotionally vulnerable. No, listen. I am left-handed. My entire life I've always been. Some people call me freak. Some people call me dysgenic, fucking subhuman freak. I'm left-handed. Okay, I got bullied a little bit, dude. It's fucked. Anyway, nothing is worse. I was discriminated against by the educational establishment, by the entire academic world. I was systematically discriminated against because every fucking desk in my school was built for right-handed people. Do you know what it's like to try to write using your left hand on a desk that doesn't have a thing over here but has a thing over there? Do you have any idea, okay, to be persecuted like that? There are very, very few groups of people that have been persecuted like that, like I have, like my people have. It's an ongoing genocide. There is a left-handed genocide going on in this country right now, and nobody gives a shit!
Brunswick, New Jersey. I first got interested in the story of the Jersey Devil back in 1973 when I first arrived at Rutgers. I came in as a folklorist, and I started teaching courses in folklore, and I figured this is the State University of New Jersey, so I wanted to have some New Jersey examples, and I reached out to some of my students, particularly those from South.
Hold up, I want to see his files here. Area 51, 5G, X-Files, dialogue, alien autopsy, syllabus, spring syllabus. It's just mixed in, dude. This is great. Okay, let's go.
My students, particularly.
There's a Stranger Things book in the back. I guess he's a fan of Stranger Things. Cool, let's go.
My students, particularly those from South Jersey, and they steered me in the direction of the Jersey Devil, and I've been working on that ever since. The story goes back to the 1730s. According to the story, there was a family, the Leeds family, Jane Leeds and her husband Daniel. They had 12 children, and according to the legend, when Jane Leeds learned that she was pregnant with her 13th child, she said, "Lord, let this child not be a child. Let this one be a devil." Well, we now know that that was a mistake. Because
why would you say that?
Night when Mother Leeds' 13th child was born, it started out, it was a perfectly healthy baby boy with blonde hair and blue eyes, but in the space of...
Perfectly normal baby boy, blonde hair, blue eyes. Did he really just do that? Perfectly normal baby boy.
Less than 20 minutes, it grew to the size of 2 full-grown men.
Whoa.
And in place of the baby face, there was a horrible head of the horse. And it had the torso of a man, the feet of a goat, long serpentine tail. It was very furry, and it had furry arms and furry paws and furry fingers. And at the end of each finger were razor-sharp fingernails. And then, unexpectedly, the creature, with one swipe of his right arm, slit the throat of the midwife and attendants who collapsed in a pool of blood. The creature gave out a blood-curdling scream and escaped out the chimney, where he's terrified the people of South Jersey for the last 250 years.
Okay, here's the thing, though. Okay, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm victim blaming, but keep in mind, these are people from South Jersey, okay? And so it's like, you know, do they deserve it? Do you think they deserve it? Maybe the Jersey Devil's actually doing a good thing. You know what I mean? Terrorizing those people. I don't know.
Have you seen Mother Leeds' 13th child? The next time you go into the woods late at night, take care. And when you hear the sudden crack of a twig behind you, beware.
Okay.
Beware of the Jersey Devil.
Oh my God. What is he doing?
Oh, Mother Leeds. Oh, Mother Leeds.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Okay.
I appreciate your time. And I'll let you know what we find.
The family that's at the
you.
crux of the Jersey Devil folklore is the Leeds family. They're a pretty powerful family around here. As you can see, we're in Leeds Point, New Jersey. So this family is basically the shit around here. This graveyard is full of Leeds gravestones. So these people were fucking. But what we're learning now is that the
13
Leeds
kids.
family in the 1700s was like kind of on the outs. That's right. This is a story of colonial cancel culture in a redcoat reality.
No way.
Mr. Leeds, alleged father of the Jersey Devil, was not your average boring old Pennsylvania Quaker making applesauce and hating on the Catholic Church for having too much fun. In fact, he was something of a tri-state socialite. In his late 20s, he began taking frequent trips to New York City and Philadelphia, where he'd go kick it with Christian mystics who believed in cosmology, exorcism, tarot reading, natural magic, and demonology. Mr. Leeds was like the Aleister Crowley of his time, and would oftentimes roll back into Leeds Point after long weeks in New York City to share his mystical insights, often suggesting to the guys in town that the Quaker people ought to modernize their beliefs. This did not go
This is just the type of guy that would have a demon baby.
over well. People in town began referring to him as a pagan, banned him from the local church, and commenced a word-of-mouth smear campaign that may have messed up his reputation on a lead.
I told you I was reading about this this Pythagorean cult 2,500 years ago. You know what they believed? You know what Pythagoras believed? He believed that if you led an impure life, if you had a fucked up life, degenerate, terrible life, if you're a bad person, that would make your sperm bad. Right? So if you're a bad person, your sperm is rotten. It is corrupt, and any children that were the product of your seed would equally be corrupt and rotten. You think that? And you know what? I'm like, maybe he's right. Maybe there's a point to that. I don't know. It kind of sounds
But he
true.
didn't give a shit.
It
He
sounds
was
a little bit
popping
true.
in New York, and remember, this is pre-internet, so not anybody could be popping in New York.
So what happened here, I'm assuming, is that Mr. Leeds was like the shit. He was probably making a ton of moves, went to New York, tapped in with a bunch of different type of more, city swanky ass people and figured, you know what? Fuck all this Quaker shit. We should do something different. I am willing to bet
Fuck
there
this
was
Quaker
a
shit,
mutiny
man.
where all of the other Quaker dudes who were jealous of Mr. Leeds and all of his clout got together somewhere in town and said, you know how we can really fuck up this dude's name? Let's say that his baby mama gave birth to a demon.
Demon
There's
baby.
also allegations that Benjamin Franklin was in a race with Mr. Leeds to develop the first farmer's almanac. And Ben Frank was really
Classic farmer drama. Dude, farmer drama is a big deal, okay?
close to having a sick-ass copy of the farmer's almanac, but Mr. Leeds knew a lot more about farming. So I think Benjamin Franklin and the jealous Quakers of South Jersey conspired to throw dirt on the Leeds family so they could get their money up.
I became quite
way.
energized after reaching my new discovery, and hoped that maybe the people of Leeds Point could share some insight with me.
What can you tell us about the legend of the Jersey Devil?
Cool car.
Well, supposedly she cursed the child, and when he was born, he had wings and of the devil, and he flew out.
Okay, well, basic question here. Do you believe... You know what? Hey, listen, let me ask you this. Okay, Christians, give me a 1 in the chat. I need to ask, because I'm not like a Christian theologian here, but this kind of makes sense to me, but I want to run it by you guys. Okay, so if God can make a divine, holy baby Jesus is God, sacred, divine. Is it possible that Satan can make a Satan baby? An evil, twisted, corrupt, fucked up, demonic Satan. If God can make a good baby, Jesus, can Satan make an evil, demonic, psycho baby? I don't know. Like maybe. I don't know.
Have you ever heard a convincing eyewitness account of an encounter?
Convincing? No. I really don't believe in it.
By the way, Tony
I think
Two
it's-
Tokes.
I think it's just a legend.
Spanos.
It's fun to have because it's part of the South Jersey thing, but
Yep.
but that's about it.
Much like when interviewing locals in Reamer, Minnesota many years ago, who denied the existence of Bigfoot, townspeople of Leeds Point, New Jersey, stonewalled me, which Professor Gillespie says is par for the course.
You can't just go in and say, tell me about the Jersey Devil. That's a sure way to get people to shut up.
Have you ever heard of the Jersey Devil?
No, never heard of.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No. Never? Never.
There's a cover-up. This is a conspiracy cover-up, okay? These people are hiding something.
It's like a demonic creature that was the 13th child of the Leeds
matriarch that escaped through the chimney and has been terrorizing the Pine Barrens since the 1700s? Does that ring a bell?
Honestly, no.
No.
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you ever heard of the Jersey Devil?
Yeah.
When did you first hear about the Jersey Devil?
I don't like this, man. Sorry.
No.
You know, one thing you hear a lot about in folklore is the concentrated effort to withhold information from outside agitators. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she knows the exact location of this beast. All right, we got a great first chapter.
She's probably hiding the Jersey Devil underneath her fucking floorboards or in her fucking attic or something. She's probably working in tandem with the Jersey Devil.
Of the investigation completed.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Couple great leads here in Leeds Point. Some obvious liars in the mix.
Honestly, no.
But some people willing to point us in the right direction.
I think I actually saw him up in a tree one day.
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you ever heard of the Jersey Devil? Have you ever heard of...
Oh, sorry.
It was obvious to me that if I wanted to learn the truth, just asking locals wouldn't do me any good.
Nope.
I began to wonder if there was a local cryptid community there in South Jersey dedicated to hunting down the devil. After diving down every rabbit hole I could, I came to the conclusion that there was no dedicated subculture attached to this particular cryptid, but rather a loose network of independent researchers and lone wolf eyewitnesses who seemed to all convene in the comment section of a local father and YouTuber named Tucker Upper, who posts regular updates about his findings. He agreed to meet with me at a nearby bar inside of a strip mall, conveniently named JD's Pub and Grill. Tucker claimed he just captured...
Dude, I'm telling you, man, there is so much money in being a schizo. Like, if you just start schizo vlogging, you will become a millionaire. You will be a millionaire if you start schizo vlogging everything. I'm telling you, you will be a billionaire.
Foolproof video evidence of the Jersey Devil's existence on a trail cam that he put in his backyard.
It was hairless, bro. It's almost nothing. It could easily be like, okay, that's just a deer turned around.
That looks like a deer.
But at the same time, there's just that weird, eerie...
That's a deer. That's a deer's ass, and the head is... It's just like eating grass or something, bro.
feeling of like, why is it hairless? And why does it have like a little demon face? I don't know why.
It's not a
Yeah,
demon
I'm Tucker
face.
Upper, and the Jersey Devil has literally always been a part of my life since I was a tiny kid. I'm actually married through my lineage to the Leeds family at some point in time. So there's a story that became really famous of like this soldier who shot a cannon directly at the Jersey Devil, and it just went right through him, and then the devil just into smoke. So the only way that that could be possible is if it's like a skinwalker, I would say, like a witch that was possessed. Scariest thing about the Jersey Devil is how it's always a little bit different. So I don't think it's like meat, you know, like Bigfoot, how it's a legitimate person basically. The Jersey Devil seems to me more like a skinwalker.
It's like
where
an
it can change shape and it can
beast.
basically change to the shape that you're most afraid of. So if you ask one guy who saw the Jersey Devil and then another person who saw the Jersey Devil, their description's probably going to be slightly different, if not.
Yeah, that's a convenient excuse. Yeah, so listen, hey, the reason why nobody has the same description of the Jersey Devil is because it is a shapeshifter that manifests into your biggest fear. And that's why.
Everyone from Jersey is a devil.
Tucker's most viewed video about the Jersey Devil features an eyewitness account from a local father and son.
It was crazy. We all had to question what we were seeing.
Mike and Stefan was from a Facebook post that I posted, like, has anybody actually seen the Jersey Devil, right? And they responded to it. It was very convincing and like, holy shit, like this thing is legit.
Though it had been over 4 years since Mike and Stefan set foot in the location of where they had their first sighting, they agreed to take us there and give us a play-by-play of the whole encounter.
It was him that said, Dad, let's go down here and see what's down the end of this road. So I was like, all right. It was on the way back. That's when everything started happening.
Okay, listen, bro. If you are fat, if you're a little bit chubby like this, why are you tucking in your shirt? Don't tuck in the shirt. Why are you doing that? What a weird look.
So I'm looking out to my left. So I'm driving this way, but I'm looking out to my left. The sun was shining onto the tree line in the distance. But while I'm driving, I'm doing like 35, maybe 40, 45 miles per hour, just driving casually. All of a sudden, the sun shading casted on the trees took the shape of what looked like a sand-colored khaki camel. It had like a long neck. It's breaking up because I'm driving and I can't really get it clear because I'm keeping my eye on the road and I'm looking, I'm like this. So we pull over to the same clearing. We get out the car. What I saw in the wood line, it was there, but it almost looked shimmery, almost like a water, like on a hot summer day.
Like a mirage.
Like a mirage, but it was there. I had a Galaxy Note phone that I took a picture of it. That's the what we saw, the Jersey Devil. But if you look to the left, you can see the face of a crying child. If you look very closely, you see it like kind of like eye, mouth.
Oh, yeah, I totally see that. True. Wow, that's so scary.
Head.
Wow.
And the other picture I want you to see is the actual why we believe it's paranormal with this photo right here. You can see it
changed shape,
transforming into shape.
They had an unusually long...
Dude, I'm freaking out. Dude, wow, this is super scary.
Long neck. It had like a slope to the body.
It was just crazy. It was just walking. But the strange thing about it, it was moving, but it never advanced.
It wasn't moving. It wasn't advancing. It was almost as if it was paranormal.
I was like, hey, somebody horse got it.
When I looked out and he's saying someone's horse is loose, the first thing I noticed was, well, this is a marsh.
And I'm thinking like, right. And that's when I started saying to myself, I know this is not what I think it is.
The next emotion that followed their sense of wonder and bewilderment was a realization that many Jersey Devil experiencers have. Holy shit, nobody is gonna believe us.
You know what I mean? And we got a couple of those like, what you guys smoking? You know?
Yeah, we heard that a lot, yeah.
But you expect that because, you know, you...
Okay, for real though, were you guys smoking? What actually though, for legit question, what were you smoking though?
You're gonna have the scoffers and the naysayers and the trolls just want to just troll you.
Or non-believers, skeptics.
You guys, it doesn't exist, but we know, we saw it.
So we're not too far from the actual original Leeds family house or the foundation, right?
Oh, no.
Right up the street.
Right up the street. We could take you to one of the Leeds properties whenever you guys are ready.
Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
I could hardly believe it.
Yep.
Here we go.
Right there.
There we were at the foundation of the Leeds home.
This is a actual Leeds property. If you look down in there, there's some actual brick. There's some brick work. Yeah, you can see it. It's clear.
Oh,
And like I said, this type of brickwork is not done. This was, you can tell it's an old
limestone.
Old limestone, but it's solid. But that's all that remains.
From a historical perspective, I thought that it was pretty sick that we found that actual chimney where supposedly the Jersey Devil escaped from.
This must be a brick from the old house.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I might keep this.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, if you say don't keep it, it might bring something back.
Tucker was extremely adamant about me not taking a fragment from the Leeds chimney.
Yeah, don't fucking bring it, dude. That's a terrible idea.
Not because of its historical value, but he assured me that if I took it, bad things would happen.
Someone commented and said that they actually took a brick from there, brought it back to their house, and crazy shit was happening at their house, and they were having crazy dreams, and then like stuff was falling off the wall.
But despite his warnings, the risk was worth it. I didn't want the chimney fragment for just a memento. Unbeknownst to Tucker, I'd just been invited by Mike Familant, that's right, the El Chapo of tri-state cryptid research, to a private expedition deep in the Pine Barren National Preserve, along with a team of 4 other expert researchers, who together comprise an alpha team of top dogs that, thanks to the grace of God, were down to let me join their ranks.
And we are the Jersey Devil Researchers.
My name's Mike Famlot, and I am the lead investigator of this expedition.
What
My name's Larry Susan, and this is my first time ever doing this.
My name's Wiley, and I can tell the difference between a fox scat and a dog poop. This is actually my first time going out on a Jersey Devil expedition. Usually I go out looking for Bigfoot.
Classic Bigfoot.
I've been actually kind of wondering what you would have to do in order to have a Jersey Devil experience and how to compare that to Bigfooting. I was touched by a Bigfoot once in a hammock, and
Hi, I'm Chloe, and I'm a tree hugger. I don't know as much about the Jersey Devil as I do like other cryptids, but I just like that it's like kind of misunderstood. It's like the unwanted child, like the whole.
Dude, I would bet the Jersey Devil is probably LGBTQ plus. And that's why it's probably hiding in the woods, is because it doesn't think that it is safe in our bigoted society, and it's waiting for us to become more progressive, right? Does that make sense? Probably.
Whole story behind it.
My name is Michael O'Connor. My 3 favorite cryptids is the Sasquatch, the Jersey Devil, and I have to say the Mothman.
I think the Jersey Devil could be a possible supernatural phenomenon, and I
don't think you're going to be able to find a cryptid unless everybody that is out there is a true believer. So if you have this chick, I don't know, it just seems fun. It just seems fun. You're not a believer, it's not going to happen. Only true believers are going to be able to see the proof. The Jersey Devil will only reveal itself. Bigfoot will only reveal itself to a true believer. So if you have somebody that's like, you know, they're not entirely convinced, they're not on board entirely, not going to happen. It's a no-go.
I think there's too many sightings in the state to say it's a hoax. Do I think there's a lot of tricksters out there? I think there's a lot of hammerheads. Yeah, definitely. I run a cryptids paranormal convention. I started it last year in Perth Amboy.
Holy shit.
And I'm gonna try to do it every year. And one of the signs I'm gonna have is all hoaxers will be hung.
Oh my God,
I think all the hoaxers should be hung. I think all of them should be hung and beat the hell out of them, you know, just kick them in the face and get rid of them all, because I think they're spoiling it for all the serious investigators that are just trying to find out what's going on.
It's a pretty serious penalty for a false hoaxer, right?
You know, just to say, just get out of here.
For sure. Mike, dude, thanks for having us so much.
Absolutely.
So for those who don't know, can you tell us where we're at right now?
So we are in Wharton State Forest. We're in the middle of the...
Stop spamming my fucking chat. Do it again. I'm going to fucking perma you in every Listen, every stream that I have moderator privileges in, I'm going to find you, I'm going to track you down, and I will perma you there too. Shut the fuck up. Oh, he did it. Okay, hold up. All right, okay, I got to do it, okay? Well, hold up, listen, before I ban you, I want you to know something. I'm not reading anything you posted. I don't even know what you posted. I have no clue, and I don't care. Just stop. All you have to do is not fucking copy, paste, spam the fuck out of it. And I don't even know what you said. I don't even care. Just stop fucking spamming.
The 1.1 million acre Pine Barren National Preserve, right in the heart of the Jersey Devil sightings.
So this is like the heart of the Pine Barrens.
Absolutely.
Basically. Right, so I've got two things with me that I think might be able to help us. So I have this, looks like a pint of goat's blood. I believe the goat was killed about 2 days ago.
Goat's blood?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And I also have a pretty sick-ass fragment from the original chimney of the Leeds family home where the alleged 13th
No way.
Whoa.
So if you want to check this shit out.
So this is the chimney where the Jersey Devil supposedly flew out.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Feel its energy.
Some juju behind it. Yeah.
Can you feel that? Everybody, put your hand up to your computer monitor. Close your eyes. Put your hand up there. Put your hand up. Seriously, do it. Whoa. Right? Whoa. Can you feel it? Dude. Whoa. That's crazy.
I could tell the team was grateful that I'd brought something so special along and wasn't just another huckster or hammerhead only in it for the money. By the time night fell, spirits were high, and I feel like the chimney fragment and goat's blood gave us a huge advantage.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us here in Wharton State Forest. We had 2 objectives. First objective is we have goat's blood. We're going to somehow put that onto a tree. And second objective is...
Can I see this right here? Bro, go back to playing WoW. You are not the Asmongold replacement. Do you know how many streamers do React content on this platform? Oh, no. Dude, is Asmongold the only streamer that you watch and, like, you're just lost without him? He's banned right now. You're aimless. You're lost. You've never explored Twitch beyond the Asmongold chat, and now it's blowing your mind that other people react to videos. Oh, you poor little thing. Oh my goodness. You little guy. And also you're a fucking first-time chatter complaining about it too. Holy shit. That is fucking embarrassing. Let's go.
To make some vocalizations and try to get a Jersey Devil to give us a call back or come in and check us out.
So is there a particular, like, place in the woods that you look for where you think is going to be more ideal?
Well, technically, when we do vocalizations, we try to get to like a high point, so the echo and the sound will carry. I don't think we're gonna find a high point here in the Pine Barrens because I think everything is like 3 feet above sea level. So we're gonna just try to find an area, maybe an intersection of trails.
Do you think this chimney fragment will help out at all?
I don't know, man.
Dude, I have no idea.
It's not gonna hurt.
That's true.
It's probably gonna work. That'll work. That's probably gonna work.
Time seemed to freeze as the team stood at perfect attention, desperately awaiting for the pines to screech, howl, or knock back.
No, nothing. Damn.
Predictably, nothing happened, and so it was time to move on.
All right, yeah, let's do this thing here. I don't necessarily want to touch it, so.
All right, so this is a lot of.
This guy's kind of a pussy. Ew, goat's blood. Dude, like, I don't want to touch it. Dude, stop being a pussy, man. Touch the goat blood.
Goat's blood? I mean, I do know that some people drink this stuff for medicinal benefits.
I don't know how it should come packaged, but I feel like it should be packaged differently.
This guy's such a pussy.
To my dismay, the goat's blood was extremely stinky, which sent the team recoiling.
Yeah. Oh. That is bad. I don't think that's going to fit in there. It's so congealed.
Why are you
Undisturbed by the aroma, I proceeded with my plan, which was to transfer the goat's blood into an empty water bottle and then use the bottle to spray the blood on a twig. Which I figured may coax the Jersey Devil into coming out of hiding.
Just dump it on the ground.
So basically, you want to just coat the bark in a circle. So basically, it'll waft into the air.
Put it on top of the branch.
Dude, like, this guy's sitting here still trying to be an authority on this, as if he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
It'll waft into the air.
Put it on top of the branch sticking out. Yeah, that's it, right there. Yeah, that's good. He's gonna perch on that thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna perch on that thing.
Come Jersey Devil.
Yeah, he's gonna Haktua on that thing. Oh my god.
Mike, you hearing anything?
Not really, are you? All right, well, there's that. That's taken care of.
After failing twice to conjure up the devil, Mike set up a trail cam near the goat's blood and said it was time to walk back to the campsite.
There's that. Not like we didn't try.
Still, he assured us that despite not having a Class A, it was overall
I'm gonna be honest, man. For like a professional cryptid hunter, this guy's kind of a pussy. This guy's just kind of like an annoying pussy. When I think of professional cryptid hunter, I think you're like you're a character, like you're like a gung-ho based retard. And this guy's just super soy, man.
a successful night.
I think that was good. I think that was really good. So we had a very successful night investigation so far. We did the blood thing on the tree. That was successful and disgusting and at the same time.
Dude, I should do what this guy does, but I should do it way better. I should open up my own cryptology hunting school where I bring people out in the woods and we're gonna sleep in the woods for a night. But you need to go all in with the RP. Like every type of cryptid, I'm gonna have a different type of weapon. Like, okay, listen, the Jersey Devil, you need to bring, I have a crossbow that shoots fentanyl-loaded syringes because everybody in Jersey's big into fentanyl. So I have a fentanyl syringe crossbow. Okay, and the Jersey Devil hates that. Okay, you need to have like a different type of enchanted weapon for every different. You need to have a relic. We got the relic. Like if this guy was smart, he would have played into the chimney piece. Okay, listen, we need to cover the chimney piece. Yes, in blood, and then we need to. I don't know. This guy's just so lame. This guy's lame. This guy sucks. You got to sell it, bro. You got to sell it.
That blood was very pungent. As Mike said, it's pretty gross.
And then we went and did some Bigfoot vocalizations, Jersey Devil vocalizations. Didn't get any replies back, but that's just the nature of the beast when it comes to bigfooting and looking for cryptids, right?
Do you ever get disappointed?
Yeah, you get disappointed, but then you know what? The disappointment comes in when you go after time after time after time after time and don't get any activity. And then it starts getting a little frustrating. But then at the very end, you get that one little like callback or that one tree knock, and it's like, okay, something's out there, and then they rejuvenate you and get you going again. We are the
Jersey Devil Research Unit. All hoaxers will be hung.
Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority.
Holy shit. Damn. If Scooby-Doo has taught me anything, is that Professor Gillespie might be the one behind it. That's a good point. That's actually totally true. This guy is he is perpetuating the Jersey Devil myth. It's him. It's got to be him. True. John Travolta is involved somehow. Goat blood. You need to drink it.